Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of our 11 plus journey videos. This is Mohi from Singapore Maps Academy. I'm going to take you through a challenging question today found in Bancroft schools, independent schools, entrance exams in the past, but also found in many others like Forest, similar ones seen all across other independent school entrance exams as well. So let's jump onto my iPad and have a look at this and understand why it's a challenge. Now, typically we think about place value as 10 ones makes 110, 10 tens makes 100, 10 hundreds makes 1,000, and so forth. But with this type of question, this is where place value changes, right? It's an alien concept, and hence possibly why they started off with on a planet called cash, right? Money is measured in tinkles and clinks. And so tinkles and clinks sounds alien to us. The fact that 10 ones does not equal 110 is also quite alien to us, because the number system in the world, all across the world, pretty much is based on a base 10 number system. 10 ones makes 110, 10 tens makes 100, and it goes on forever. Okay. And so here we've got to work out what is the actual place value now. How much is a clink worth in terms of tinkles? And so the way I would do this with my children in our class is for us to kind of just look at this and think, okay, if it was just a normal addition question where we're adding 25 to 24 to 13 and 13 again, how would we go about doing this? Well, we would just add the ones together. 5 add 4 is 9, add 3 is 15, and we put the 110 in the tens column. And so even though we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 tens here, this 110 in addition to the 6 tens makes it 7 tens, so we've got 75 here. Okay, so this is the part that we need to kind of think about. In our question, which is here, we've got tinkles and clinks. When I add the tinkles together, I get 15 tinkles. I get 15 tinkles when I add 5, add 4, add 3, but actually only 3 tinkles are showing up here. If there's only 3 tinkles, but I've added it up to 15 tinkles, that must mean there are 15 take away 3. That must mean there's 12 tinkles going somewhere else. Where's it going to go? What did we do with our tens? We added this up, and what happened after adding that up? We showed that there's 110 here. So here, these 12 tinkles that have suddenly magically disappeared must go here, right? In terms of clinks. But how many clinks is going to appear there? That we're going to work out by adding the clinks, the current number of clinks together. 2 add 2 is 4, add another one, another one. That gives 6, but hold on a minute. It says 8 here, but we've only got 6 clinks. That must mean I've added 2 more clinks. Where did that 2 clinks come from? That must have come from the tinkles. And so we had 12 tinkles left. 12 tinkles is equal to 2 clinks, and therefore 6 tinkles must be equal to 1 clink. Okay, because 12 tinkles are equal to 2 clinks. They sound very similar, very hard to say. And so 12 tinkles is equal to 2 clinks, and therefore each clink must be equal to 6, because 2 times 6 is 12. And so that's how we work out the first part of this question. The second part, similarly, is subtraction. Now, again, with these types of questions, you've got to remind your children, okay, how are we normally subtracting questions like this? If it was 43, subtract 25, how do we normally do this? Can we take 5 ones away from the 3 ones? We don't, right? We have to do something like this. We have to regroup one of the tens and give it to the ones column, right? Because 10 is equal to 10 ones. 110 rather is equal to 10 ones. And so 10 ones, add the 3 ones, 13 ones. Now I can subtract 5. But in this case, we're going to take a clink out and give it to tinkles, but we know 1 clink is equal to 6 tinkles. And so we're going to have 3 add 6, which equals to 9. Now we've got 9 tinkles. We have to subtract the 5. We're left with 4 tinkles here. And then 3 clinks take away 2 clinks, is just 1 clink. So this subtraction would give us 14. And finally, work out the answer to the division. 7, I can divide by 4. That's 1. That's going to be 1 clink. How many clinks left over? I've got 3 clinks left, right? We know 3 clinks is equal to, well, 1 clink is 6 tinkles. So 3 times 6 is 18, 18 tinkles. Okay, 1 clink is equal to 18 tinkles. So I'm going to add 18 here. That makes 20. 2 add 18 is 20. So I've got 20 tinkles left from dividing the, after dividing the 7 clinks by 4. And now 20 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4 is 5. And therefore I'll have 5 here. So it's 1 and 5 or 15, or can't think of it as 15. 1 clink and 5 tinkles is our final answer. So coming back to this question is a bit of a challenging one because why? Because of the fact that we're not thinking about place value as we normally do. How do we normally think of place value? 10 ones is equal to 110. But in this case, 10 tinkles does not equal to 1 clink. 10 tinkles would actually be 1 clink and 4 tinkles. And that's why we've got to really rethink about place value with questions like this. Other questions similar to this have appeared in many other independent school exams. But on top of that, actually, what is very obvious to see for a teacher's point of view is that this kind of question is manipulated as a visual question sometimes as well. And that we've covered in previous videos. So have a look at some of our previous videos. If there's any questions you have from this video, please make sure you write your message down below. And if there is anything we can do for you in terms of supporting your children with their 11 plus preparation, please make sure you speak to us or contact us, because we've covered entrance exams for many different schools, from St. Paul's all the way to City of London to Haberdashers and many other schools all across England. And we would love to see you in our next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.